stop whatever you're doing. Seriously, just pause for a second and really be here with me. I want you to think about the last time you felt truly alive, not just busy, not just going through the motions. But that electric, spine-tingling sense that you were actually moving towards something that mattered. If you have to dig deep to remember, you're not broken and you're definitely not alone. Most people wake up every single morning feeling like their life is stuck on an endless repeat button. And the worst part is looking around and feeling like everyone else has cracked some secret code, promotions, relationships, breakthroughs, while you sit there feeling completely empty, exhausted, and secretly guilty for not doing more. But here's the truth nobody handed you: you are not lazy, you are not failing, and you are not behind. You are just caught in an invisible trap that most people never even see. And today we're going to expose that trap completely, piece by piece, so you can finally break free. To understand why you feel so stuck, you have to understand a pattern that almost every human being falls into without realizing it. When we are young, we enter a phase where we live for other people's approval. We chase the gold stars, the safe degrees, the job titles that make our families proud, the relationships that look good on the outside. We follow a script that was handed to us, and we get so good at performing that we forget to ask the scariest question of all: whose life is this, really? Then one day the performance cracks, and that hollow ache you feel isn't a breakdown. It's the first time your own soul is screaming loudly enough to be heard. And because that emptiness is terrifying, many of us do what seems like the brave thing: we rebel. We quit the job, chase the adventures, the new faces, the wild experiences, trying to fill the void with motion and novelty. And for a while it feels like freedom, until the high wears off, and you realize you're just running from yourself with a prettier backdrop. You hit the same walls, the same loneliness, the same gnawing sense that nothing is ever enough. This is the painful ping-pong that keeps millions of people trapped for decades, bouncing between living for everyone else and desperately chasing the next emotional high, never building anything solid, never feeling truly at home in your own skin. If that sounds painfully familiar, take a deep breath, because recognizing it is the first crack of light. But let's say you finally gather every ounce of courage and start something real. A meaningful career shift, a healing journey, a radical life change. You push past the fear and take the leap, and then something unexpected happens: you hit the wall. Psychologists call this the middle effect, and it's one of the most dangerous places a human being can be. In the beginning you're fueled by hope, the fresh energy of a new start. Near the end you can taste the finish line and you find the strength to sprint. But right in the messy, silent middle, there is no excitement and no visible progress. Just the grinding, thankless chaos of asking yourself every single day if any of this is even worth it. This is where your brain turns into your worst enemy, whispering, maybe this was a mistake. Maybe you should just go back to the safe thing. At least you knew who you were there. And this is the exact moment most people quit. Not because they are weak, but because nobody warned them that the middle is supposed to feel like dying. That stuck, pointless, confusing ache is not a red light. It is the most normal part of any transformation, and it means you are still on the path even when you can't see the road ahead. Now let's get uncomfortably honest about the 3 hidden traps that hold your ankles while you're trying to move forward. The first trap is that you are still holding onto a dead version of yourself. You're clinging to old regrets, old labels, old stories about what you are capable of. And you're grieving someone you used to be even if that person was miserable. As long as your energy is tied up in a ghost, you cannot step into the next version of you. The second trap is the lie that you need the perfect moment. You keep waiting to feel ready, waiting for the fear to disappear, waiting for the full map before you take a single step. But clarity does not come from thinking, it comes from moving. The people who break free do not wait for confidence, they build it by taking messy, trembling, imperfect action while they are still terrified. The third trap is the addiction to motivation. Motivation is a beautiful liar that shows up for 2 days, screams that you're going to change your entire life, and then vanishes by Thursday afternoon. If your plan depends on feeling inspired, you'll stay stuck forever. What actually works is building systems so ridiculously small that your brain can't argue with them. Because momentum is never born from a lightning bolt, it's born from a single, unglamorous, repeated action that slowly turns you into someone unstoppable. So what do you actually do starting today? First, make a violently clear decision. Say it out loud even if it feels dramatic. I am done being stuck. I am choosing to change, not someday, but right now. You don't need the entire blueprint, you just need the declaration, because the decision itself rewires your brain. Take ridiculously tiny, imperfect action. Not write a book, write one sentence. Not get fit, walk for 10 minutes. Not fix everything, make one phone call. Your mind needs small wins to wake up from the freeze, and momentum is built in microscopic moves. Third, shock your environment. Clean one corner of your room, go somewhere you've never been, strike up a conversation with a stranger. Stuck energy thrives in stale spaces and isolation, but new inputs create new neural pathways, and you cannot think your way into a new life, you have to move into it. And finally, learn to fall in love with the discomfort. This aching, lost, empty phase you're in right now is not the end, it is the birth canal. The void you feel is making space for something truer and more alive than what you're leaving behind. Your limitations are not flaws, they are guidance showing you exactly where your deepest growth is hiding, and the friction you're trying to escape is the transformation itself. If you feel stuck right now, I need you to hear this clearly, celebrate it. That stuckness is proof that your old skin is too tight and something inside you is screaming for a bigger, more honest life. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are in the middle of a quiet, powerful revolution. The kind where a human being finally wakes up and reclaims their own existence. So make this real. Drop in the comments right now what one tiny, imperfect action you are committing to this week. Type it out, declare it, let the comments section become your accountability wall. If this video hit something deep inside you, smash the like button so it finds another soul who needs it, subscribe and ring the bell so we keep breaking through these blocks together. You're not alone, and the breakthrough is so much closer than your fear wants you to believe. I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next one.